Well, unfortunately today we didn't have any sunglasses to put on, but I want to say I thought it was a great performance from the team. Mike Williamson, Czech Chioti, and Paul Dummett, who obviously came on later in the game with Mbia being sent off. I thought it was a great performance considering that in fact we're down to 10 men. I was always positive during the week that we would get something from the game. Really, really positive. I thought after last year's bang-on humiliation that we would get something from the game, and after today's performance we really should have won that game. And there was no, I didn't have any problem with the fact that he was sent off, because he was in the wrong position anyway, and he pulled him back. He went down very softly as usual, Mr. Suarez, but it was a clear penalty. And sometimes, to clear these things up, I don't know why they don't have the big board up there, so at least shows Newcastle fans that what happened, what the referee saw. But it was a clear penalty. But great strike from Cabaye. Like, I'm not his best. I'm not a fan of Mr. Cabaye at all after his shenanigans in the summer. But it was a fantastic strike and great goal, got us going. And when he did his special symbol about love and everything, maybe he should try and say sorry to the fans when he does it. But anyway, we scored a goal. We were in a great position, and then the send off. And I kept on thinking all during the game, especially the first half, that ringing in my head was Mbia was always one, gives you one mistake a game, which is going to prove costly, and so it proved. But we came back out, rejigged a little bit. I was really, really surprised that Dummett played where he played. I did think he should have gone left back and put Santon in defence, but it proved a great decision, and by Alan Pardew. You've got to give credit where credit's due sometimes, even though, again, I'm not one of his biggest fans. But then we took a 2-1. He was, I was in heaven at that, I must admit. But they come back with a good move and a good finish. But I think Hatton Ben Arthur, like you drop Cisse, like I don't understand what's Hatton Ben Arthur's situation, what he was kind of doing out there playing, because he clearly doesn't. He's one-dimensional. He's not a striker at all, and he's more or less playing behind Remy. Remy should have been playing through the centre. Like, all the commentators are going nuts, and I couldn't understand why he wasn't played a bit more forward. But because Remy had one chance in the second half, the ball had been put a bit further ahead of him. I think he would have scored, or at least got a penalty to win the game. But all in all, a great performance, and puts us in really good stead for next Sunday, when we play the awful Sunderland, who got tanked today, which is wonderful to see. So all in all, a good performance. But I think Hatton Ben Arthur will not play next week. I think he'll probably be on the bench, but I'll be surprised if he plays the same team again. But knocking on that door is a Geordie. We all need the Geordies in that team, as many as we can get in there, as far as I'm concerned, to show a bit of bottle, a bit of heart, a bit of pride, a bit of motivation. Because we didn't win many headers today when it came to corner kicks and the like, because every time they had a corner kick they would get it. But Williamson did brilliant. But every single cross in the first half and most of the second half, they won it. They had free headers, Liverpool. So there's definitely an issue going on there. But we got a 2-2, and I was a bit worried that we could get taken apart a little bit. But we made Liverpool look poor, or you could say Liverpool were poor because of the international break. Take a pick from which one you want to say. But it's nice to see that we score a couple of goals, and let's go to Sunderland and do them a big start after what they did to us last season. 4-0 today, fantastic. I think the more goals they concede, the better. But they'll be pumped up, and we've got to be pumped up as well. And the team should reflect a toughness which can take on anybody. Because the last couple of games away, we've been second half against Everton, we've played better, and then against Cardiff, maybe it's time to play on the break against Sunderland, because we could get a few chances if we play it right. So let's hoping. But that's my blog today, and glad for the draw. We should have won. It's a shame that we got a sending off, but at least now we can move forward. The next game, the next two games are very, very important, I think. Sunderland and then Man City at home, where I think we'll beat them as well. So positive, and well done to the march, the people that turned up the march today to get rid of Mike Ashley. There was more there than people, I think, expected, but this is just the start of it. So I think people shouldn't be too harsh on them, and actions, words need actions, and I think it'll continue, and we'll get them out eventually. Yeah. Anyway, thanks.